season of Love Island has been coming out, and we haven't talked about it here, but we're finally going to talk about it a little bit. As I mentioned earlier, they finally got Taylor the up out my villa. Let me put my glass down and give a round of applause because thank you. It's so unfortunate that Clark had to catch a couple strays just because she was standing next to that man, but that's what happens. Also, I don't think I've ever been down with interracial couples more than now with Alandria and Nick. I'm down with the swirl. OD.
When it's one way.
Listen, that woman has been through it in the villa. And the same shit happened to Janae last season. Kenny's Dominican. But like still, like she wanted the black man paid her dust, and then she finally got her Dominican king. Same thing with Alandria. Jalen did want her. And that's what I think that's the mistake she made. She put way too much energy into Taylor. So Ciera got kicked out. Ciera got kicked out because the Love Island fans this season are extremely toxic and they're digging into everyone's pasts and seeing if they've said anything offensive, and they got Ciera. She said the C word. I didn't even know it was that offensive. But she said the C word a couple times, and then when it was brought to her attention that it was offensive, she replied, well, thankfully I didn't use it that way. So they
C word, young.
Right? Like it seems so, I don't know. Apparently it's inflammatory and offensive, so I don't want to make fun of it. No. Make fun of other people's feelings about things that are racially sensitive to them. But it's just like so crazy. I genuinely didn't know. It
reminds me one time when like a local New York paper had made a headline about Jeremy Lin, the Asian basketball player. Mm-hmm. And they said after they lost a game, and they said chink in the armor. And they used that word like they was trying to shoot at him for being Asian when that's like a common phrase. But when you said that and you brought it up with her when we was talking about it off camera or whatever, like that's a hilarious thing for them to try to.
So she fully got kicked out of the house. There was one episode, right? And Ian, the announcer, is like, good morning, welcome back to Love Island. The Islanders are blah, blah, blah. And Ciera has left the villa for personal reasons.
And there's not even no Asian people on the villa. Like,
Zach was.
Oh, Zach, okay.
Yeah, Zach was Asian. And then
he think he black,
she had left, but Bella was half Asian.
Zach think he black, though. Yeah, you know it.
I don't think
Those aren't surfer tats.
Those are Asian ass tats.
Yeah, but
they're all very like spiritual. They did a whole breakdown on like his tattoos and stuff, and they're all like very like culturally sensitive to like his area and whatnot.
I got homeboys that got the Christian cross on them too. Like,
oh my God,
who keep it cultural.
But also like tattooing is like a thing there too. It's a thing. He's not trying to be black. That's what I'm saying. Trash. There's other cultures that
let me just shoot at the men that were going at the
stop
black
shooting
women.
At Asians. Obviously, that's not something you should do. We learned that from Ciera just now. She just posted a 5-minute apology video on TikTok. And you gonna have to do the same thing next episode.
You would have thought she said like free Palestine on Love Island, young. The way that she was.
Yo, it was so long. And then the thing that stood out to me the most is in her apology video, she said that like she is here to take accountability. She knows that she was wrong. It's not an apology. It's not like just an apology. It's accountability. Her actions will prove that she's taking accountability moving forward. But the way that the fans and her haters are treating her family, people have called ICE on her family. This is a dating reality TV show. And I promise you, I'm begging y'all to go outside and touch some goddamn grass. Because it's never been that serious.
So hold on, like y'all, this is crazy.
Y'all are calling ICE on her family?
But because she was racist to Asian people. Like, I think y'all using the ICE thing wrong. Because that wasn't the intention, what they was trying to do.
ICE is going to show up and be like, woo! Like,
they going to be like, what is she? Like, is she white or what? What are we getting?
She's a brown person.
That's what I'm saying, but how brown, really? You know?
I don't know to the extent.
Like, there's a lot of coffee in that cream. There's a lot of coffee in her cream. So I'm like, they're probably like,
she's very brown.
she's kind of like a weird looking white girl, you know?
Yeah, she might just be a white girl with a tan.
You know how like the white people be trying to act like they was Romans and stuff? You know, like the Anglo-Saxons be trying to act like they was Romans and Greeks.
I think her
and
last
stuff.
name is Ortega.
So she's spicy white.
Yeah, her last name is Ortega. So she's maybe Hispanic of some sort.
Okay. A little spicy white. So she might be all right, depending on how spicy. Ortega could get you pulled though. They could start grabbing you.
So then, I don't know if you saw the clip of Chris and Huda in the last episode, but
Chris, the bad basketball player, right?
yeah, he's the one whose most watched game was the one he just played on Love Island.
I hated what I was seeing people say about him though, because a lot of the stuff y'all was saying
homeless?
wasn't true. No, folks was like, well, I mean, I don't know about that.
Yeah, apparently, the nigga is homeless.
But folks was saying like, oh, if he could play overseas, he wouldn't be on Love Island. And to let y'all know, a lot of them overseas teams don't be paying like that, and
they
don't
got
pay
mad time on their hands, right?
Also, they don't be paying on time.
And they seasons don't be long.
Sometimes, depending on where you at.
Yeah, so he might have a lot of time on his hands. Plus, from what we saw on Love Island, that nigga's not that great, even for overseas.
Yeah, but I don't think you missed the part I said. Sometimes they play them leagues and don't get paid.
How?
Because the team say we don't have no money.
That's crazy.
So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say is like there makes sense to why I would go on Love Island, potentially build my profile, make some money, then not.
Chris just needs to
Fucking
hunker down, act right, and he would make much more money being an influencer probably than he is being an overseas basketball player.
Oh, for
and your quality of life would probably be better too, because you get to stay with your people.
And he could do basketball content too. Like there's tons of people who do that.
But Chris and Huda had there was a little baby challenge, and Huda was cracking again because that bitch is crazy. Like there's a bunch of Huda fans. She has 2 million followers now.
Well, we see crazy is a normal occurrence in this day and age.
She's crazy. She lacks accountability. She's immature. She has zero communication skills, and she definitely used to be a stripper. That's not a bad thing. I'm just throwing that out there.
But see, when you got the wagon like that, people
honestly, but there were two men who Chris, one man who Chris watched like go through it with her, and then he came in like, I'm gonna be different, like I'm gonna be man enough for her. There's nobody that can be man enough for someone who is unhealed. Like she is unstable. So in the last episode, she's like, oh, he was tired from the baby challenge. No, that nigga is tired of you, Miss Mamas. He's tired of you.
Well, ain't she being kind of like racist to him? Like she ain't really like.
She called him brother a couple times.
No, but she's like not being affectionate with him
in front of the people. Yeah, but she. So that's the thing. He was like, "You fucked me." They had sex, and he said, "You gonna give me a peck in front of people? That don't make sense." You also did a double back handstand flip into a split on a man's face in a challenge, and you don't want to kiss me in front of these people? How does that make sense? It doesn't, Huda. It doesn't make any sense at all. And you fumbling this man.
And you look racist.
And you look crazy for the third time, because there's this nigga JD who was in Love Island, the Casa Amor, and he got kicked out immediately because there was this one scene he was talking to Huda. He's like, you like being dominant, don't you? Just teeth. He was like, you real dominant. You like being dominant, don't you? And he was teeth? Right. He was right, but he just looked so ugly while he was saying it. We kicked him out the house immediately.
I seen people calling him Teeths.
Yeah, his name is Teeth. Yeah. So that's 3 men who have been like, you're too dominant and you like control and you be doing too much, and everything is on her terms. She's very immature. It's very bad. Love Island is a hot mess this season. When I went into the season, I did not think that I was going to get last season. I did not think I was going to get PBG. I did not think I was going to get a Janae and Kenny, a Serena and Cordell. I didn't think any of that. My expectations were very low, and somehow y'all fucking ruined that. And even it came below my expectations. I don't know how Iris and Pepe are still in the villa. Pepe done knocked down about 2 women already.
That's lit.
Huda, everybody is on here. I am not a Huda fan.
We could tell.
And I am not a Huda hater either. I think she's a beautiful girl that needs to go get some therapy, and she is gonna be her career is gonna skyrocket after this. Huda definitely was supposed to leave mad long ago. Like she should not be in the villa anymore. It's so interesting that she's the person who has like the biggest following out of all of this, when to me there are other people who
it was
have
that
been
twerk
in that
video.
It was
twerk
that
video change thing.
But if it was a twerk video, then Alandria should not only have 600,000 followers.
I'm not saying it because it's a problem for me. She's dark skinned. There's going to be a limitation.
Yeah, it's a colorism thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a limitation.
It's for sure a colorism thing.
But depending what y'all done did to Yes Jules Love Island, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. Had this girl, literally, this post was only up for an hour before folks was clowning her. Rightfully so, though. Yes Jules, as we know, as the alleged mistress of top 5 black men, LBJ. Love Island has really altered my perspective on dating and how I approach getting to know people I'm romantically interested in. She's 35 plus.
Girl, what the fuck?
Like, what are you talking about?
These are children.
And to speak to that, Imani from Joe Budden podcast talking about his 40-year-old ass want to be on Love Island.
You're too old and too ugly.
Freak boy, stop it. Let's sick.
Look up a picture of Imani for real quick. I'm gonna have to type in from Joe Budden.
But I thought that was crazy. I had tweeted him. I was like, bro, you're too old to be on that show.
Imani got right roller eyebrows. And you 40, nigga. Like, are you stupid? Why would anybody want to like pull you for a chat on the villa? They sending you home first night.
Nigga, you gonna have the most stories on the villa. Like, you gonna be talking niggas' heads off. All the stories you got them double the years. But
Bunk of the villa.
But the reason why they get younger guys is because younger guys are going to be more susceptible at that age. They don't really have everything going for them, but they may be looking strong, abs or whatever. They can get on the show. The women, on the other hand, after like 25 is usually when the big ballers stop, funding the lifestyle. And so then you can kind of funnel in.
The men and women be from like 21 to oldest like 27. They don't really go older than 27 on both sides.
Yeah, but this one got a lot older women on this one, don't it?
No.
So
there were
the girl you like ain't 27.
Yeah, and then so was Serena
Shelly,
from
right?
last season.
And Shelly, like what? What's Shelly?
I don't know how old she is.
I think Shelly's just as old.
She's like 23, 24.
I think she's like more. I think she's past
it don't
25.
like it doesn't.
I'm just telling you.
You're wrong because you don't watch Love Island.
I look
ever.
at statistics.
Like it's a general. The men and the women be like 21 to 27. It's never older.
Well, it
than
don't matter,
27.
Imani. Your old ass ain't getting on there.
Yeah, you're 40, nigga. Shut the fuck up, you old bitch.
Why you gotta be all that?
The fuck with your middle-aged ass. You belong on The Bachelor. The golden years, nigga. It's your old ass. Fuck out of here.
He gonna think I put you up to that because we was beefing on Spaces. He gonna think I put you up to that.
Don't nobody have to put me up to it. You're old, and I can tell from looking at your face.
He gonna get so mad. That's gonna be funny. I'm gonna laugh at that.